I wasn't expecting a good start to the season here, given the squad that we had. But if I may say, things are going pretty well. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Liberty Stadium, Swansea. And if you are a first-time visitor here, then this is a good time to subscribe, like, watch and comment and help the channel to grow and to help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling around somewhere up there. And as we are in episode 2, if you already have seen episode 1, you will have seen that we got off to a great start. Narrowly beating Blackburn Rovers by 3 goals to 2. Defensively, we didn't look great. But against Bolton in the Carabao Cup, again, we didn't look great in defence, narrowly winning 3-2 against Sutton, And then we had this home game against Sheffield United, a game I was very, very nervous about. But Liam Delap, he got on the score sheet, instant impact on his debut, and where we were hoping for a lot more from him. And then Byrne flicked on a corner, and Delap at the far post turned it in to make it 2-0 to Swansea. And whilst I was feeling pretty good, just before the break, Sheffield United managed to work themselves into the box and get themselves back into the match. My nerves were a little bit frayed at this point, but Grimes, with one of his trademark free kicks, he's a very good free kick taker, he managed to get us 3-1 ahead, and we won that quite comfortably in the end. And against Stoke, a game we were supposed to win, we were odds-on favourites. It was a game that we'd absolutely dominated. We peppered their goal, and Delap got his 3rd goal of the season, and he's looking like an absolute bargain, he is. And then Grimes, with another free kick, made it 2-0, and we absolutely hammered at the Stoke goal for the rest of the game. They didn't know what had hit them, but we couldn't get any more, despite coming so close on several occasions. And the final score ended up as a 2-0 victory. And then inexplainable 0-0 draw away at Bristol City. Again, another game we absolutely hammered at their goal. And then MK Dons in the Carabao Cup 2nd round just about scraped by on penalties. But I'm not too worried about that competition. And then a game against Swansea, and we started quite against Preston, and then we started quite well. We created chances. Delap, not with his shooting boots on today, and we struggled to actually beat Preston, who were lounging around at the bottom of the table. And Preston gave as good as they got. We got ourselves out of trouble on a number of occasions, and it was a difficult game, as Preston knew we were going to attack, but also came at us and created chances. We created chances. It was an end-to-end stuff in this game, and to be quite frank, it could have gone either way. And Preston eventually took the lead when Murphy just popped up in the 6-yard box to score. But we were not done. And Grimes' corner hit the crossbar. And we should have scored on many, many occasions. But we gave them what for at half-time. And Grimes' corner was headed in by Ryan Williams, another new boy, scoring for Swansea, and we were looking very, very good. He scored again, actually, which was disallowed for offside, but when you look back at the VAR, he was actually onside and denied. And then Obafemi broke through, and he found Patterson in the box, and there was the winner. In the 84th minute, Patterson had given us a 2-1 victory. And that's how it is at the moment, and we are riding very high at the moment. We are in top position, and we looking at the transfers that we did. Of course, as you saw, we did bring in Liam Delap. We are not paying anything in terms of wages or monthly fees. We've got him totally free, and he's made an instant impact to the team. He's come in from Manchester City on loan. Reece Williams has come in on loan, again, absolutely free. We're not making any contributions. He's got off to a very, very good start, and just the player that we needed to strengthen at the back. And talking of strengthening at the back, we paid £900,000 for Christoph Zimmermann, and he's also made a very, very good start. As you can see there, he's got an average rating of 7.9. He's made a very, very good start to his career. We let out a lot of young boys out on loan to get experience. Josh Thomas is a very good prospect, and we let out a few more. But then one of the big surprises, someone we brought in on a free transfer from Tottenham, Whittaker, who was lounging around in the under-23s. Newcastle came in, made an offer, and gave us 5.25 million for, which is no way I was going to turn that down. And for a reserve player to get 5.25 million, Newcastle must be mad. But they obviously see something in him that Swansea didn't. So a nice little profit that we made. So we do have a little bit of money in the bank. Things are financially very healthy, and we currently have 3.3 million to play with. We don't have much in terms of wage budget, but I'm sure there might be something we can do as we come up to January, or maybe we'll just keep the money, because if we are close to getting promoted, then we may just not bother looking for people at this point. And so we are now home against Hull. We have changed the formation to the 4-3-1-2, and the team today is Fisher, Christie, Williams, Zimmermann and Manning, Downs, Neacham and Grimes in midfield. Wolf, Pirot and Delap make up the front three. And so let's go and play Hull, and let's get another 3 points, and let's keep this amazing form running. And the game is about to start, and we are with the first highlight as Zimmermann brings it forward. That's not part of what he's told to do, but he likes to do it anyway. And he finds Neacham into Delap. Delap tries a speculative shot, and that's well saved by the Hull goalkeeper. We are expected to win this. I think they are in 21st, and we really, really should be winning against Hull at home. As Manning looks to bring the ball forward, looks inside and finds Grimes. Grimes to Neacham finds Zimmermann. Good football. And that is to Ryan Williams. He passes out to Downs. Downs back to Neacham. And this is nice football. We're just spraying it around. And there's a through ball. And it is a goal. And Hannes Wolf has finally scored his first goal of the season. We've been waiting for him to score. He hasn't been in great form, but he's finally got himself on the score sheet. Neacham, it was lovely passing play, patient passing build-up. Wolf made that little break through the middle and fired it into the top corner. It's Swansea 1, Hull 0, and our start continues. And Hull really have offered nothing in this game so far. And Grimes has a free kick, and he looks to fire the free kick in, and that's a good save, and that goes behind, and that will be a corner to Swansea. And we are going to see the highlight, and Grimes with the corner, and that's headed over the bar by Zimmermann. And all the defenders that I brought in, strangely, have got off to a good start to the season. And here's Wolf. Wolf is looking for Delap. Delap, he finds Neacham. Neacham is closed down. He finds Grimes. Grimes to Manning. Manning finds Grimes again. And it's found its way to Downs. Downs to Delap. And here is Christie overlapping. And here's Delap. And it is 2-0. What a beautiful, beautiful team goal. And Delap is just scoring for fun out there. And it is Swansea 2, Hull 0. This 18-year-old that we have signed totally contributionless from Manchester City. He's once again burst into the box, and he has his shooting boots on at the moment, and he has scored again. It's Swansea 2, Hull 0. We are on top of the world at the moment. This is as good a start as I could have hoped for. And Manning looks to bring it forward again. He looks inside for Grimes. Grimes to Wolf. Wolf is looking for Pirro. Pirro has found himself in space. He looks back for Manning. Manning into Grimes, and Grimes with the effort grazes the top of the bar, and we are totally dominating this game. I think Hull supporters are really thinking we should be going home on the bus at half-time. They've had nothing to offer. It's been all Swansea, and we are just going to say more of the same. Zimmerman's come in not fit, and he's having trouble seeing this game out. So we're going to switch him over at half-time. We really do need to get Zimmerman up to full fitness. He's going to be a big part of our push for the playoffs this season, and we need to get him fit as soon as possible. And the game has gone very quiet. Here's Manning. Manning, he finds, I can't see who that is on the far side, and Manning again. He looks for Pirro. Pirro fires in a cross, and that reaches Downs. Downs, Neacham, interchanging passes. Wolf tries a speculative effort, it hits the bar, and that hits the post. I think it was saved. That was a wonderful effort. And I'm just wondering if Delap should have had his hat-trick there. And there is a corner, and it is in, and Rhys Williams has scored again. And that is his second goal of the season. And Swansea are now 3-0 up. And I really don't quite know how he managed to get on the end of that. It was a straightforward near-post header, which the goalkeeper almost kept out, but there was too much pace on it. And it's now Swansea 3, Hull 0. We are still looking like we are top of the league, and this is kind of like scary, as Grimes goes into the box, fires in the cross, but that's easily cleared up. And Christie brings it forward again. Hull have really no answer to how we are playing. And Downs looks inside for Neacham. He finds Williams, who's having the game of his life. Williams interchanges passes with Burns. And here's Grimes. Grimes spreads it wide to Christie. Christie almost trips over the ball, but does get a cross in, and there's a goal, and it's Liam Delap. Liam Delap has managed to score again, and Williams and Delap are looking like they are two amazing signings this season. And they could be the difference for Swansea as Swansea look to try and get into the playoffs. Give that boy Delap some space and he will punish you. And it's now Swansea 4, Hull 0. Checking for offside, but he's well onside. Just slips away from his marker. And that boy is going to be very, very dangerous in the future. He looks like a very, very good player. And we just now need to see the game out. And there it is at full time. An absolute hammering. Swansea 4, Hull 0. And we are, as you can see, top of the Sky Bet Championship. Something I am totally shocked. I still don't believe the squad is good enough to maintain that. But we have made 3 very good signings. And I think they may well be the difference between success and failure for us this year. And if we have a look at our schedule now, We have some, we've had a perfect start. We have played 8 games, and we have won 7 and drawn just 1. And we have a very, very packed fixture list going through September, but I'll play through that. And I think what we'll do is we will come back for the Cardiff game, the big local derby, Cardiff versus Swansea, and we will show that game in the next episode. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then why not subscribe, like, watch and comment, and help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling up above me somewhere. And all that remains to be said now is we will see you at home against Cardiff.